Sarah, and I am a friend of Ignatius. And I am also a paramedic. I work in the ambulance in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So because of that reason, Ignatius asked if I could share a quick video on something to do with mental health. So I thought about it, and I thought that what I'd like to share with you is on depression. And the reason being is here in Canada, we have a very high rate of depression, and I believe this is a worldwide thing. And there are many theories on why, and I'm not going to get into that, but what I have noticed here is that I would say in the last decade or so, there has been a very powerful and very positive movement towards being open about talking about mental health and being open about talking about depression. So what we have been doing is destigmatizing mental health. And I think that's very important, because the only way that you can get help for your mental health is if you feel comfortable saying that you need help. And this can be difficult to do if there is this stigma or this feeling that mental health is your fault, or that if you are suffering from depression, you should be stronger, or that if you are suffering from some sort of mental history, it's because your mother had it, you know? So we sort of had these issues before, and I really feel over the last 10 years, I have really seen those issues kind of disappear. And because of that, more and more people are getting help and not being isolated. Because just like your heart, just like your bone health, there is a healthcare professional that specializes in mental health and that can help you. And the worst thing is to feel isolated and alone. And I don't want you to feel that way. So hopefully this will help somebody. So then I thought that the most important thing I could do is maybe say, you know, here are some 5 symptoms that may suggest that you have depression. And if you think that you or somebody else is suffering from depression, then my advice would be to go and get help. So don't feel alone. So here are some 5 symptoms. 1, sleep, either too much or too little. And a lot of the symptoms are like this because it depends on the person. So if you were somebody who normally used to bounce out of bed, and now you're finding yourself, you're snoozing that alarm again and again and again, and you're getting out of bed, but you barely feel like you're getting out of bed, or you want to sleep throughout the day, you're taking naps when you never used to. So that would be the one end of the spectrum of sleeping problem, and then the other end of the spectrum would be you're not sleeping. You try to go to bed at night, you can't fall asleep, you're flipping through TV shows, still can't fall asleep, you're waking up at 3 in the morning and unable to fall back asleep. Insomnia. So both of those things, they could mean something else, or it could be a sign of depression. And then another thing, again, this is one where there could be either end of the spectrum, either unexplained weight loss or unexplained weight gain. And I say unexplained because here in Canada, we diet a lot. We just love dieting. So this isn't like you diet and you successfully lose 5 pounds. This is like you're not meaning to, but you're losing weight. Or you're not meaning to and you're gaining weight. And that is because people eat their emotions a lot of times, and sometimes, you know, you feel sad and you eat. Sometimes you feel sad and you don't even want to think about food. So again, depends on the person. The third symptom would be, this is a very important symptom and also a very dangerous symptom. And this might be further on in the depression, like you may have had depression for a while at this point, but you begin to think about death a lot. It's on your mind a lot. You think about skulls, you think about hurting yourself, you want to feel pain. And this is a very dangerous symptom. So if you or anybody else that you know and you've noticed is talking about death a lot, get them the help they need. And don't let them feel alone. Very important to listen to them. Don't judge them, but be there to listen. Be a good friend. Actively listen. And then another symptom, a 4th symptom, would be that you lose interest in something that you once found exhilarating. So if you were like really into seeing your kids and raising your kids, but now you just find them annoying and exhausting, and you don't even want to see them, or you loved painting and now like you can't find the energy to do it. Again, even with sex, you had a good sex drive and now it's gone. Anything that you used to find really made you happy and you had an interest in, and now it's like it doesn't do anything for you, that might be a sign of depression. So those are 5 major symptoms of depression. So very quickly, it would be sleeping too much, too little, losing weight, gaining weight, or feeling helpless or hopeless, or feeling lack of interest in something that you once loved, or finally, suicidal thoughts.